Hey guys, Chris here with JTech. I'm showing you how to test the window motor and the washer motor. First, you want to get a printout of the wiper washer circuit right here, and then the defroster for the back. We're also testing with the defroster. So on the window motor over here, we're going to be testing resistance of the motor, make sure it's within spec, and then we'll get a test light to see if power's coming out through here, and it can help you test if the motor's working or not. And then on our washer motor over here, there's a pump inside the container, and then there's the connector that gives it voltage to pump it through the system. So we're gonna unplug that and do a volt drop test on the connector and a test light to see if it's getting voltage. And then we're testing resistance on the pump that's inside the washer. All right guys, now we're at the window motor right here. And first we're testing resistance. And we got 2.4, 2.5 of resistance right here, and that's a good number. And now we're gonna get our test light and test our intermediate and high settings right here. So I got someone in the car, and he's gonna put on intermediate mode. And we got voltage going through our blue wire right here. All right, now put it on high. We got voltage going through there. So yeah, it's not going through intermediate more. It flips over to this. So that means this is all good, voltage is going through it. And if the motor is not working, if you plug it in, that means just the motor is bad. It's getting power though. Alright guys, we're going to check the fuse for the window wiper motor. And it's actually this long strip right here. That. And we can't check it on this vehicle. But you probably be able to check it with the metal right here on both sides to see if you can get voltage through it, or just use a test light. And if it's not working, replace it. If it is, then the motor should be working. Alright guys, now we're down to the washer motor, and I got my alligator clips right there, and this is where it pumps the water through the hose up to the hoses on the top for the window. And we got our voltmeter right here, and we got 2.3 ohms. It's fluctuating right now, but that's a really good reading for resistance. And now we're going to take that off and check voltage through the connector that connects to it. Just put it on voltage right here. We're gonna plug it right here. Oh, and I gotta get someone to go in the car and actuate the washer motor.
Washer will still work.
You can point it at the.
Okay. Technical difficulties. Give me a second.
They unplugged it.
It should be good.
All right, go now. All right, if you look down at the bottom. There we go. Are you pressing it?
Yeah, he is. Just hold it. Hold it.
All right, hold it. Looks like our battery's a little low. It's almost at 11 volts, but that's how you can check the voltage. You just plug it through there. Sorry about the technical difficulties with my dumb employees. All right, guys. Thank you. Now you get some of the defoggers in the back. This is on a separate vehicle. And first, I'm going to use a test light to test each of the defoggers and see if they're working. And you want to turn it on and make sure you can feel heat coming out from it. And then just ground the test light and make sure it's plugged in and turned on. And then you can go to each one of the wires and test it. And don't pinch too hard, you don't want to cut the circuit. And check it. You want to make sure they all work. And on this system, we found, looks like the metal is either missing or it's just burnt through right here. And as you can see, there's no power. It comes through on this side. Here's the power, it comes through. And right here, but it stops over here because it breaks the circuit. So this side is not getting any power, but this side is. And another test we can do is get a DVOM, and you can turn off the defoggers now. You can unplug the circuit. Alright guys, once you disconnect the defoggers right here, you want to get a voltmeter, and we're going to be testing our ground. So I have it on ohms right now. And you want to ground out the circuit. And try to see how much resistance you can get. Yeah, we're getting resistance right here. About 1 ohm of resistance, which is good. And then we're going to check our power, so we're going to put it on volts. Ground out the system. Right here. Our battery is almost dead because we keep using it, and we're getting good battery flow through the system. And now we are done testing our defroster. Alright guys, we got this display model right here, and we'll be checking our wiper switch, and which is right here. And it's a model, so we don't have voltage to it. But what you want to do is you want to find your power and ground wires, and you can do that by looking up in like Protoman or All Data for the wiring diagram. And we have power and ground right here. So we're gonna plug our leads into it like this. Have our voltmeter on volts like that, and just plug it in and read how many volts we have. And we're not gonna have like battery voltage. We just have some. We just have some right now. But you'll be looking for battery voltage. And then what you want to do is put it onto the continuity mode and turn it on. It's off right now, so we want to turn it on. And you're going to want to go inside the connectors itself, or where it connects to. And like this. You see I'm measuring resistance now. We got a little bit of resistance, and that's what you want to see right there. And that's how you check the wiper connectors on this circuit.